Hello. What's going on, dudes? What's going on, next gen? What's going on, Hollow? Nice to see you guys. Hi, this boss is really easy. Well, Bloonarius is usually pretty easy, but he does have 250% health. What's going on, next gen? How's your day been? My day's been pretty good. What's going on, Pinks? Nice to see you as well. What's going on, Andrew? Nice to see you, dude. It's been forever. What GPU you got? I think I have a 3070. I think that's the GPU that I have. What's going on, Plant Boy? Nice to see you. What's going on, Anti-Spiral? Nice to see you as well. I just beat the Elite version. Congratulations, dude. You are like 5 steps ahead of me. No Titan, he doesn't have 250% health. It's 250% speed. No! Dude, I messed up the thumbnail. I thought it was 250% health. I'm so dumb. Bro. That's what I get for trying to like make a spontaneous live stream, huh? Oh well. I mean, people will click on it and then they'll correct me anyways, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, man, it's been a while. How have you been? I've been absolutely fantastic. I've been doing a little bit of like rework to the house and stuff, so I've been like really busy. I saw your mod video and I have a mods. Thank you. No worries, dude. I'm glad I was able to help. Well, since the boss only has 250% speed, this shouldn't be a massive deal like I was thinking it'd be. So let's go ahead. We'll start off with a banana farm, and then we'll go and grab ourselves our... We don't have a free dart monkey to start off with, so we can't start off with the banana farm. So let's go ahead and start off with soda instead. All right, cool. It was a pain. House tour, dude. Like, I'd have to like actually like get full blown back into streaming and stuff, or do like IRL stuff, or do like a different type of content. Maybe that's something we'll do in the future, but you guys already know the deal. I say I'm gonna do something, I always end up flopping on it. You can start with the farm. I can't start with. Wait, I can't start with the farm. How can I start with the farm? I don't think I could start with the farm. Because there's no towers that we can afford. You barely got any space for farms. We have a lot of space for farms, dudes. You guys already know the deal. I'm super lazy when it comes to farming, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a dancing banana boy. And then with this dancing banana boy, let's go ahead and have him dancing right next to the table. You can tank with spikes. Oh, true. I could have tanked with spikes. I'm very bad at boss balloons. No worries, man. No worries. I haven't played a boss in a while, so I'm probably gonna do pretty bad too. So don't feel bad about it at all. Oh, same. My wife and I have been removing everything at home. Oof, man, that just sounds like an absolute pain. No tier 5 village farm. Well, the tier 5 village farm really isn't going to be that big a deal because we could just go for a Monkyopolis. No, the Monkyopolis is banned too, so we just need to go for a lot of BRFs, as well as we need to go for a lot of BRFs and a lot of overclocks as well. I'm challenging you to do this without Darling, Druid, and Ace. I'm probably going to use the Druid because, I mean, the Druid up against Bloonarius is like the best combo to go for. How much HP will this boss have? This boss only has 100% HP. I ended up messing up what I saw, and it's 250% speed and not 250% health. So you guys can go ahead and make fun of me, and then you guys can go ahead and make fun of me for not knowing how to read correctly. Yeah, I call Monkyopolis tier 5 a village farm. Oh, so we do have the Banana Central. Oh, okay. I ended up like misreading that too. Man, what's going on, guys? Do I have like some sort of like disease or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's not health, it's speed. So this Bloonarius is going to be a zippy boy. So what I probably want to do, because we're using Soda as our hero, we don't need to worry about like Camo balloons, lead balloons, and pretty much anything up until round 40. So we can just like farm like crazy all the way up until round 40. As long as our Soda doesn't end up like losing up against like these super fast balloons. Okay, cool. So after we have all, or I think what I want to do, we'll probably end up going for like 5 or 6 farms. I think 6 farms should do pretty nicely. And then after we have the 6 farms, I think what I want to do for tier 1 is probably grab myself a tax zone, because the tax zone should do pretty well too, right? And I got distracted talking again, and I forgot to grab a farm. But we should be fine. POV, this Bloonarius gas, got on the gas tonight. Yeah, dude, like, this Bloonarius is gonna be a fast boy. I don't know if it's gonna be as fast as the Lich. Well, actually, it should be as fast as the Lich, right? But then again, I think Vortex is the fastest boss in Bloons, right? Other than Phase, but Phase really isn't fast. He just has, like, that ability to, like, zip through the map. And then we'll go ahead and grab another banana farm, place it right here. Now, I know I said I was only going to go for 6 banana farms, but I think I want to go for 7. If we go for 7, that's going to make affording the marketplaces a lot easier. I don't think I want to go with a, I don't think I want to go with a, balloon shop this time. I think I just want to go straight for marketplaces this time. My beloved Titan, can you please place down a super monkey? I'll place down a super monkey. Wait, do you want me to go for like a vengeful sun god this time? I mean, I haven't gone for a vengeful sun god in a hot minute, dudes. All right, so we have all of this. Let's go ahead and start going for our marketplaces, and then after we have our marketplaces, we should get our ability off of cooldown just in time to activate our Soda level 3 again. Perfect. And this should affect all of the balloons except for one. Now I use Adora instead of Soda since no Ben. Adora would have been a pretty solid choice too. So don't feel bad about like choosing Adora over Soda, because at least Adora can deal with lead balloons, right? I remember when I added you on this game a long time ago. Adora is better than Soda, yeah. Especially going late game. Like we actually figured out that Adora is like one of the best heroes to go late game with. I think Adora right now holds the record as something around what, like round 215, 220 for Adora, if I'm not mistaken. I use, let me see, my beloved Titan, do you live in the USA, and what state? I do live in the US, and I live in Michigan. I live in Michigan at the very, very upper part. So it's like super, super, super cold here. Well, maybe because Adora is the best hero. Well, you always say Adora is the best hero. And I'm slowly realizing that I probably should have went for the balloon trap, but that way we could have made a little bit more money, because I was expecting to have a couple more farms. So that's a little bit upsetting, but we should be fine. Eventually True Sun God doesn't count as a Paragon. I used it with the Boomerang Paragon and Ninja Paragon. The Boomerang Paragon is definitely going to be the Paragon that we're going to go for tier 3. And then I think for tier 4, we're going to try to go for the Vengeful Sun God, because the Vengeful Sun God is a really, really solid tower. Hey, how fast would a Vortex go with this? Dude, I don't even know if we could deal with the Vortex if he was this fast. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this last marketplace. I should probably activate Soda's level 3 here to deal with these lead balloons. Hopefully her level 3 lasts. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and grab our last marketplace, and let's start going for the tax zone. I don't know if the tax zone is gonna end up working out the way that I want it to, but we're gonna try. We'll go ahead and place down the tax shooter right here, and let's go ahead and start going for the tax zone. I should also probably be a little bit careful with these lead balloons. And I messed it up. So your boy needs to do a home reset. My bad, my bad, my bad. I guess he's back. What's going on, Luffy? Nice to see you, bro. Let me see. So this time, I kind of got distracted there. I need to pay attention for the lead balloons to make sure that I activate Soda's. Oh, dude, I messed up again. Paragons are simply better against bosses. They are better against the bosses, but we're limited to 2 Paragons this time, instead of like 3 or 4. So that's why I want to go for the Vengeful Sun God. All right, so this time we need to make sure we're paying attention here for these lead balloons. And why is my ability on cooldown? Like, is it because I did the home reset? And it messed up again. You're doing Bloonarius? Yes, we're doing Bloonarius, and we're messing up Soda's level 3 really, really bad. I think we should get it off of cooldown for these last couple of lead balloons. Hopefully. But I'm not worried about the lead balloons. I was worried about the ceramic balloons. All right, and there is Sawdust level 3. Perfect. So let's go ahead and grab Overdrive. And like I was saying, we'll probably need to sell a couple of our farms to grab the tax zone. So we just need to like wait to see how many farms we have to sell for the tax zone. If you outbuff Elim, it doesn't take a lot of damage. So we'll go ahead and wait a second because it's going to take a second for Bloonarius to actually pop up next to our towers. And this is going to be able to make us a little bit more money. So as soon as Bloonarius gets within range of our Soda and our tax shooter, we'll go ahead and we'll sell 2 of our farms. We'll grab our tax zone. And then let's go ahead and grab ourselves a village. And then with this village, we'll go ahead and grab jungle drums. And we'll upgrade it all the way up to primary training. And that should give us plenty of popping power for all of these balloons, hopefully. Paying attention down here, and no, it's not going to be enough popping power. We need to grab ourselves a glaive, or more glaives. We need to grab ourselves some more glaives because our tax zone got overwhelmed. I recommend things with high pierce and high damage. Ring of Fire. Yeah, the Ring of Fire would have been a really, really good choice. All right. So we're gonna do the same thing this time. Actually, before we do the same thing this time, let's go ahead and get our boomerang monkeys placed down. We'll place it down right here. We'll grab more glaives, long range, and red hot rangs. And that should deal with normal. For elite, I think we're gonna need 2 more glaives. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yo, what's going on, Daniel? Nice to see you. Hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you enjoy the stream too. Let me see. So 4,000. Let's go ahead. We'll sell. We'll sell 3 this time to grab the tax shooter. And then this time, instead of boosting the tax shooter, can I boost both the tax shooter and the more glaives? I think I can. I can. Perfect. There we go. So now we don't need to worry about losing on a super easy round, right? Hello HK. First time since like a year watching your stream. What's going on, Dobie? Nice to see you, dude. And welcome back to the stream, dude. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. I did stream a couple days ago. I think I did like a map, but that was just like a spontaneous out of the blue stream. So let's go ahead. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Let's go ahead. Let's slow things down. Sell our sell our tax zone, and then for our popping power, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a dragon's breath. With monkey sense, and then let's go ahead and grab ourselves our first BRF. And then with this BRF, we'll go ahead and grab ourselves a engineer monkey, and then we'll start going for our first overclock. I have a question. Do you play games with fans? I really don't play too much of Bloons TD6 with people because of like the co-op lag. Because I've tried to do co-op games in Bloons TD6 a lot, like in the past. And the big problem is like the games are just so laggy. Like we'll have one game that takes like 5 minutes to complete, and then we'll have another game that takes like a half an hour to complete. It's not 250% HP. I ended up messing up what I saw. It's not 250% HP. It's 250% speed. So it's a fast boy. All right, there we go. And you guys already know your boy's lazy when it comes to all of this like micro stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and add a tech bot to our Ultra Boost, or not our Ultra Boost, but our Overclock. And then let's go ahead and start going for another banana farm. We'll go ahead and upgrade this banana farm up to, wait a minute. If I place this a little bit more to the right, I could place down a village right here. Oh, dude, I can still place down a village. This is actually going to be massive brain. Want to play with me? For the third time, HK, a tier 5 elite vortex speed would be 48% the speed of a red balloon. That's still pretty fast, right? I think. Game over. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll wait until we have like $10,000, and then we'll sell 2 of these farms to grab another BRF. Actually, let's grab a banana plantation really quick. If you ever play with me, let me be player 3. You guys know that player 3 has that really bad stigma, right? All right, and let's go ahead. We'll sell 2 of these farms. This should be fine. There we go. And banana research facility. Perfect. If you ever play with me, Legend, I think I remember you. Dude, Legend's like an OG of OGs around here, man. Like, he's been hanging around since, like, I had, like, not very many subscribers. All right, there we go. And perfect. So let's go ahead and save up another, like, $9,500 and sell 2 more of our banana, or our marketplaces in order to grab another BRF. Now, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to overclock another one of my BRFs, but because we do have Banana Central this time, I don't think that's necessary. And I messed up. We were supposed to sell sooner. But we do have... man, I have a frog in my throat. All right, let's go ahead. We'll grab ourselves another farm. He's an OG. Yeah, he is an OG. An OG amongst OGs. And, dude, these Moab balloons are fast, dudes. So for tier 2, what I want to do, I think I'm going to do the Avatar of Wrath, even though, like, Legend said I shouldn't use the Avatar of Wrath. I'm going to use the Avatar of Wrath because the Avatar of Wrath is, like, the best for tier 2 bosses. At least if things haven't changed. I don't think they've changed that much. It's because I got many friends along the way, but they've all left. Yeah, man. I know, and it's no one's fault but myself. It's my fault that everybody left. I'm about to make a Mars map. Dude, that sounds awesome. I'm actually like kind of stoked to see what a Mars map looks like. Like what kind of background would you use for that? Like would you use like the cracked background or what? I was here before you had 50k subs, but I changed my name and account. No worries, dude. Like people like that, like people change the names to their accounts all the time. I was here at like 32k or so. Nice. All right, there's another banana research facility, and I may have overspent just a tad. Let's go ahead. We'll grab ourselves a village first. Village here, druid here. And let's start going for the Avatar of Wrath. On top of that, I think we're gonna need to grab more glaives too. I'm not exactly sure I'm not exactly sure if our Avatar of Wrath can deal with the boss by himself. What's going on, dummy? Wait, no, the boss only has his normal health, so he should be able to. The cracked one? Yeah, the cracked one sounds about right. Alright, so we'll do the same thing this time. We'll wait until the boss gets a little bit closer, and then we'll go ahead and we'll sell this BRF, buy our Avatar of Wrath. Yeah, so let's go ahead after we deal with this Moab balloon. Well, I thought we'd deal with this last Moab balloon. I just want to move on to the next round. There we go, and we should make a big income of cash there. There we go, 63,000. There's our Avatar of Wrath. Now we need to grab ourselves a couple of Populus. Now, I think the Avatar of Wrath, as long as we grab as many Populus as we can, should be enough for all of the balloons too. But it's been a while since I played up against the boss. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. And pay attention to these ceramic balloons, and it's looking like we do need to grab ourselves a more glaives. Tier 3 or tier 4? We're on a tier 2 right now. Yeah, I should just grabbed a more glaives to begin with. Oops. Well, now we're stuck in a loophole. Did I grab it soon enough? Yeah, I did. Perfect. All right, let's grab ourselves another more glaives. We'll go with the dual more glaive strat. Let's grab jungle drums. We'll grab camera detection, and we'll swap our Avatar of Wrath over to targeting only strong. And then our more glaives can deal with everything else. There we go, and perfect. That tier 5 is like 45k. There we go, and that is tier 2 down on round 62. We are on round 62, so let me go ahead. We'll sell all of this. $58,000. We probably need to grab a little bit more defense here, right? But let's go ahead. We'll save up for the Banana Central now. Well, actually, we probably should just go straight for the Banana Central by selling a couple of our BRFs like this. And there we go. Perfect. So now that we have our Banana Central, let's go ahead. We'll upgrade the Monkey Village up to Monkey Town and then Monkey City to make a little bit more money from our farms. And then let's start going for more BRFs. Not to be that guy, but you can make like 500k before round 60. How? Like I honestly have no idea how to farm. I just know like the bare bones to like beat boss events. That's like all I know about farming. Farm hard? Yeah, so like do you farm hard with banks? I thought the banks got like nerfed. Or are the banks still pretty overpowered? And then let me see, for tier 3, we'll grab the Glaive Dominus. The Glaive Dominus is going to be a solid investment. Farm hard, exactly. Dude, you can't tell me you can make 500k before round 60 and then just like leave me hanging, man. Banks can be good. What, do you like abuse like abilities like the heli pilot, or what do you do? I thought they fixed the whole heli pilot thing though. Here we go, and another farm over here. Gosh, I'm so bad at farming, bro. Like, I'm bad at farming too, man. Like, again, I just know like the bare bones to make like a decent amount of money for the bosses. Man, I can still make 1 million without powers double cash by round 60. It's pretty easy. How? Like you guys are saying you can make all this money, but I have no idea how. What does decent mean? Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Unless you tell us how you make 1 million before round 60, stop the cap. All right, so dude, like we're actually making some decent bank here, dudes. Like round 70, we have a lot of farms. We're gonna stop our farming probably on round 75, but that way we can go ahead and start saving up for the Glaive Dominus. But we may as well grab as many farms as we can. I say we should grab as many farms as we can, but I need to make sure that I don't mess up the placement. So we'll go ahead and grab another farm. We'll place it right here like this. And perfect. And another farm like this. No decent, well, okay, but not very good. All right, there we go. And another farm. And I know I'm keeping the more glaives on the screen, but I just kind of want to like keep them there because I'm going to end up placing like a banana farmer here too. Decent means like mid. I used to be able to make 230k before round 40, but that got nerfed. Yeah, the 230k was the heli pilot, right? And then they like nerfed everything, right? Or am I? Oh, the IMF loan thing. Yeah, I could never figure that out. Like I tried a lot, and I can never actually make it work. And I don't know what I was doing wrong. Dude, the Dancing Banana Boy is the best skin in Bloons TD6. All right, so we'll grab another BRF here in just a second. Perfect. Then we'll grab ourselves another one. I don't even play much BTD6 anymore. I'm waiting for my friends to do bosses. Oh, dude, you do co-op boss events? That's awesome, man. Like, does the lag ever like get to you or no? Or does it still like lag really bad in boss events? Place down 0-0 attack, save for farm, and then get 2-0 farms and get out 2-0, then village 2-0. Buy 204 since you already have 203 attack, and then buy 13 more 2-0 upgrade them. So instead of going for marketplaces, you just go straight for or you just do a bunch of 2-0 farms. Like, does that actually work? That doesn't seem like is something that would work. All right, now we need to grab ourselves 20 of these boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, I think that's a little bit overkill, but whatever. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves more glaives. Oh, wait, no, we only go up to tier 3. My bad, my bad. All right, so there's tier 3s, so we go up to tier 3s. That way we can get the 100 tiers, so we can get some bonus tiers on, or bonus degrees on our glaive dominus. I was contemplating how to spell strategize for like 3 minutes, bro. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. We all have our dirt moments, and me more than most. All right, and that should be our last glaive ricochet. And I forgot to sell these 2 dudes, so we lost out on a little bit of money there. So now we need 275,000 for the glaive dominus, and then after we grab the glaive dominus, I already know we're probably gonna have to sell. Do we have the monkey buccaneer? We don't have the monkey buccaneer. That's super unfortunate. What's going on, Zoe? Nice to see you. I'm still fumbling strategizing. Usually when I like can't like think of how to spell a word, I just go to Google and then let Google autocorrect me. What's going on, Rarity 768 Technologies? Nice to see you, dude. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Bro, why'd you get tier 4 boomerangs instead of tier 3? Because I misclicked. I misclicked too many of my hotkeys. And that's why we have a couple of tier 4s. All right, so we need a little bit more money. So we need about $100,000 more. So we'll sell these 5 farms right here. So let's go ahead and do it. There we go. And glaive dominus will sacrifice the max amount of money of only $10,000. And we ended up with Paragon Degree 24. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So let's go ahead. We'll grab ourselves, or we'll rebuy the farms that we just sold. And then after you rebuy the farms that we just sold, we really don't need to worry about grabbing any more farms, right? So that's the tier 3 down. What paragons do we actually have? Like, can we go for the... Yeah, so we have the Ninja Monkey. We also have the Magnus Perfectus. The Magnus Perfectus got nerfed this last update, right? So maybe we should go with the Ascended Shadow. Yeah, so we have the glaive dominus right now. We could go for the double, or we could go for the Magnus Perfectus and the glaive, or we could go for the Magnus Perfectus and the Ascended Shadow. I think that would be a pretty solid investment, right? I forgot the Magnus Perfectus existed. Dude, I forgot the Engineer Paragon existed. Like, they just seem to do a massive rework with the Master Builder, because he's completely pointless, right? We also have the Nautic Siege Core. I actually want to see what the Nautic Siege Core can do up against the boss. So never mind, we're gonna go for the Nautic Siege Core because it's super cheap. This is a big brain. Thank you for reminding me that the Nautic Siege Core existed. So we're not gonna be able to place down like a lot of tiers, but that should be perfectly fine. Because we'll have a lot of money to sacrifice to our Nautic Siege Core. Nautic Siege Core, yeah, dude, it's a new Paragon, man. The boat Paragon, we don't have, or the boat is banned this week, so we can't go for the Nabark of the Seas. Also, if you use 004 Alchemist to increase value of ZMGs, so when 05 Engineer Traps collect ZMGs, they'll give more money. Really? I didn't know that the lead to gold or the rubber to gold worked on ZMGs. That actually sounds kind of cracked. Yep, the Apex Plasma Master is banned. But what we are gonna need to do, we're gonna need to grab ourselves a tower that has a massive range. So let's grab ourselves the Archmage. And then we'll also grab ourselves, well actually we don't need to worry, or yeah, we do need to grab towers that have camera detection. Because the farms would allow us to see balloons. But the only problem is that the farms can't see camo. So we'll go ahead and place down another Archmage down here. Or not another Archmage, but a Arcane Spike. And that should be enough, right? Dora is a tower with the natural longest range in game with the ability, of course. Bro, I swear grinding XP for Paragons is so hard. If you're struggling for grinding experience for Paragons, just go to a expert map and play on deflation. Like, if you do that like 5 or 6 times, you'll have more than enough experience. Well, actually, it may be a little bit more than like 5 or 6 times. It may be like 10 or 12 times. Like, that is the fastest way for grinding experience for towers. Anybody remember the classic advanced intel sniper combo? I actually don't. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Noctic Siege Core. We'll sacrifice $543,000 to the Noctic Siege Core. Let's see how this bad boy is gonna do up against Bloonarius. Well, I want to see how we do up against Bloonarius, but he's just like focused on all these balloons way down here. Yeah, so we're shredding, dudes. Max 2 Paragons of BT dubs. Yeah, I know. So we'll probably end up selling like, well, actually, you know what? I think we can keep the Glaive Dominus because like we're only on normal right now. It's not like it's elite, right? What's going on, Game Week? Nice to see you, dude. Thanks so much for stopping by. It doesn't do damage, but it increases the value. So the entry trap a monkey next to the village, so you can at least get 10k per ZMG. You know what? What if we submerge this? So I was hoping that the submerged Noctic Siege Core would at least buff these towers. It buffs heroes, but it doesn't buff other Paragons, which is kind of upsetting. You answered my question before I asked it. Nice. Do not submerge the sub Paragon. Fine, we won't submerge it. But I'm actually kind of curious how much the Noctic Siege Core's ability does, or like how much damage the nuke does up against the boss. So we'll have to activate the ability on round, or towards the end of round 119, right? Yeah, the submerge is like kind of buns. Like, if it buffed all towers on the screen, that would be completely different. But there's no reason to submerge the Noctic Siege Core, right? H-Bomb that said that Engineer Paragon is degree 62 with elite the elite boss. What? Huh? Because I don't even know how sub Paragon works. Same, I only knew it existed. Yeah, so the only really cool thing about this sub Paragon is it's a nuke. Like, it's a nuke. It takes a really long time to activate, but what it does is it drops like radiation on the track, and the radiation actually does a lot of damage. Yeah, dude, like this is the everything blows up button. Like, you guys will see here in just a second. Around 119, I think there's 3 bad balloons that pop out on round 119, right? So as soon as this last bad balloon pops out on screen, we'll go ahead and activate the nuke. But it has a 4-minute cooldown, and dude, that cooldown is gnarly, man. So let's go ahead and activate the countdown. I think I activated it a little bit too soon. No, I didn't. I activated it at the perfect time. Let's go, dudes. All right, let's go ahead and watch here. And there we go. So there goes the nuke. Okay, so it actually did what, like 600,000 damage? That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And the radiation should be on the track. So the radiation is doing damage to the balloons here at the start of the track. Like all of these ZOMGs and mob balloons that are popping here is because of the radiation that drops on the track. So it's really, really cool. That was underwhelming. Yeah, it's kind of underwhelming, but the cool thing about it is the radiation that it drops. Hey, what's harder, a 250% speed Moab or a 250% HP Moab? I'd say HP, because like speed really isn't that big a deal if you know how to deal with like each balloon or each type of balloons in Bloons TD6, right? I thought it'd be a super buff to Sar Bomba Nuke. Yeah, like you really couldn't see anything with the wait. I'm actually gonna do what they said, and I'm gonna tank the first couple of lives. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's go ahead. We'll place down our dancing banana boy like we usually do. We'll place down right here this time. So we'll tank the first couple of lives. Hey bro, how do I fix my mod browser not showing up in the mods I search? I'm not sure. Have you tried have you tried like downloading a updated version of the mod? Okay, so we still haven't leaked any lives, so we're still good. A dancing banana boy. Oh, what do you mean, HTK Titan? The dancing banana boy right here. All right, so we still don't have enough money to afford our soda. A little bit more, just one more tick, and we can afford to buy our soda. I feel like I'm losing out on so much money with these balloons, but there we go. So let's go ahead and place down our soda. There we go. So now we don't need to worry about any more balloons leaking, and we started off with a banana farm. What round did we afford our first banana farm? Last round. So I think this actually ended up like making us more, or like allowing us to afford the farm a little bit sooner, right? Dude, there's 25 people watching and she only has 5 likes. How? They're just chillaxing, man, watching the stream. Most people like forget the like button even exists. The speed, yeah, so the speed is the fast part. Or it's not 250% health, it's 250% speed, because I misread it. Because your boy's a bot. I actually thought it said 250% HP and not 250% speed. Same, I forgot the like button existed. It's alright, man, it's alright. I don't care if you guys forget the like button exists. You made $200 more this time. Nice. So it was a big increase, because like $200 may not seem like a lot, but like $200 will snowball a lot. Dart and bow is banned, remember? Yep, the dart monkey and the monkey buccaneer are both banned this week. So we can't go for the Neighbor of the Seas. We can't go for like selling our selling back our farms for a higher price. And it instantly goes from 7 to 10. Yes. So the early game with the farms really matters a lot in Bloons TD6. So the earlier you grab your farms and the more you upgrade your farms, the more money you're gonna make. Like if you buy a farm on round 1 compared to like buying a farm on like round 5, like you're gonna notice a drastic increase in how much money you have on round 40. Now has 11 legs. Thanks, Dobie. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys all for like stopping by the stream and also hitting that like button too. I love how it just regens every round. All right, so round 18, we have 3 farms. I don't remember how many farms we had at round 18 last time. Round 19, I think we're on a similar path to last time, right? Man, mana lives are the best. Yes, dude. The Mana Shield is definitely one of those monkey knowledge points you guys definitely need to have. The more banana farms you buy, the more money you're gonna make. Dude, I know. Your boy says some pretty dumb stuff a lot. You guys will have to forgive me a little bit, all right? It's his name. All right, so there's another greater production, around 25. So there's 6 farms. Let's grab our 7th farm, and then let's go ahead and start going for marketplaces. Yep, 4-7, perfect. Did that make any sense? So, bro, Mana Shield is a life changer. Dude, the Mana Shield's amazing. I remember back in the day when the Mana Shield used to work in Impoppable. Like that used to make Impoppable so easy. Alright, so round 30, we're gonna have another couple of lead balloons to swing by, so we need to make sure that we're on top of our ability. So we'll go ahead and wait just a second for this lead balloon to swing by, and perfect. I think that's gonna end up working out the best. Nope, we still need to wait to pop this last lead. Mana Shield on Impoppable, yeah, dude. Like there used to be able to have the Mana Shield on Impoppable. It was crazy. Just like back in the day, like Oben used to be bugged, and you used to be able to make it up until like round like 999 using Oben. I think it's because Oben's trees used to be able to suck up everything. Right? I really don't know too much about it because I started playing like a couple updates after Oben's bug was a thing. H-Bob said Taxon for tier 1. Yeah, I use Taxon for tier 1 for normal, and I plan on using Taxon for tier 1 for elite too. Because Taxon up against Bloonarius is like the OG strat. If you have pregame prep, you technically have 22 lives on Impoppable because the spikes essentially being 21 lives. Does pregame prep work on Impoppable? I don't think it does, right? Like, I don't know. It's been a while since I played. Oh, it does? Well, I'm just like completely dumb. I haven't played Impoppable in forever. And like, that's like something that I'm not really paying attention to because usually I don't let any live or any balloons leak through. All right, round 37 and perfect. So let's go ahead. We'll grab our tax shooter. Place our tax shooter right here. Grab this, grab this. Dude, we already have so much more money. So let's go ahead and pay attention to these lead balloons because we don't want to end up messing this up. So we'll go ahead and wait until the lead balloons are around the track. Activate our SWAT of level 3. And perfect. There's all of the lead balloons gone. Now we need to wait for our cooldown to get up a cooldown again. So this is where we really need to pay attention because we want to make sure that we don't activate the Sawdust level 3 at the wrong time. And I did it again. I activated Sawdust level 3 at the wrong time. Well, it's not going to be the end of the world because we're going to get her ability off of cooldown anyways. It's just it's kind of annoying because I should have activated it like a second sooner. You may die. No, we're not gonna die because we're just gonna activate Sawdust level 3 here. There we go, and perfect. So yeah, dude, we have a lot more money this time. This is what I mean by like buying a farm sooner. You're gonna have a lot more money because we didn't have $9,000 until like halfway through round 40 last time, right? So it's crazy, like how much more money you'll make just by buying a farm on an earlier round. Lead balloons aren't that bad. Actually, what I want to do first, I want to go ahead and grab myself more glaives. That's the first thing that I want to do. Need 20,000 for tax zone. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait just a second to make a little bit more money from my farms. We'll sell 2, buy our. Oh, that's why we didn't have a lot of money. So we'll go ahead and sell another one. We'll buy our tax zone. We'll go ahead and do the same thing we did last time. We'll place down the village right here. Bigger radius, jungle drums, primary training, and perfect. So also, what else do I want to do? I want to go ahead and grab myself a wizard, and I want to grab myself a dragon's breath. Get elk. Oh, dude, I should have gotten elk. I'm so dumb. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. I should have grabbed an elk for not only the I should have grabbed an elk for our tack zone. Here we go. There's our berserker brew. Perishing potions. Perishing potions was probably a bad idea, but whatever. I'm always right. True. But I really do want the dragon's breath. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. I want the dragon's breath because because it's gonna help out a ton with these ceramic planes, and it's also gonna be the tower that we're gonna use past round 40. All right, let's go ahead and start going for our BRF. All right, there we go. Perfect. So we have everything we need. Let's go ahead and grab our BRF, and then let's go ahead and grab ourselves our overclock as well. Getting flavored here is worth it. The boat is banned. If we would, or if the flavored trades wouldn't have been banned, I would have grabbed the flavored trades to sell my farms, and I would have placed my farms closer to the right. But unfortunately, it is banned this week. BRF farm, even more BRF farms. Yeah, dude, we need all of the BRF farms. There we go. And this time, I need to make sure like I'm really on top of my farming. So let me go ahead and turn off my auto start really quick. Boost you up, and there we go. Flavor trades is good, dude. Flavor trades is amazing. Flavor trades is good for boat paragon. Yeah, it's good for the neighborhood of the seas, but it's even better for selling back towers. Yummy in my tummy. And for the marketplaces. Yeah, so we need to go ahead. As soon as we get like $9,000, we'll go ahead and sell 2 of our marketplaces to grab another BRF. And we're not gonna have as much money as we had last time. So this time we're probably gonna need to sell a couple of our BRFs or actually we may need to go until like a higher round buying BRFs. Flavor trades can solo to round 60. Sounds about right. Yep, the Apex Plasma Master is banned. What flavor does flavor trades has? Well, if the flavor trades had a flavor, I'd hope it'd be like somewhere in the ballpark of like artificial raspberry. I really like the flavor of artificial raspberry. Not too sweet, but artificial raspberry does taste pretty good. No, it's blue raspberry. Blue raspberry. I don't know. It's just a flavor that I've liked ever since I was a kid. It's not artificial raspberry. It's artificial blue raspberry. All right, there we go. And another BRF around 53 and perfect. Honestly, I should have had my auto start off since the beginning, but I didn't even think about it. Blue raspberry, that's the most American flavor ever. True. Oh man, like in different countries they actually use like real fruit for snacks. So over here in America we just use our artificial nonsense. The Galactic ship is banned. Is the Galactic? It is banned. That's super unfortunate, dude. So this time we're not gonna stop our farming. Blue raspberry? Yeah, dude. Like it's like I know it sounds weird, but it tastes good. It tastes good. It probably isn't good for you, but it tastes good. Let me see. So if I throw down my Avatar of Wrath right here, but before we do that, I'm gonna buy the recursive cluster. I'm gonna buy the recursive cluster this time instead of going for the more glaives. It's like we probably should have done it last time, but whatever. I only know red raspberries. Yeah, that's why I said it's an artificial flavor, because it's completely artificial. Blue raspberry doesn't exist. It's just made up. It's not a real thing. No, it's just a artificial flavor that some like a person in a laboratory came up with, and they thought it tasted good, so they put it on the market. This week's is hard on 3 and 4 player. Really? You actually have the guts to play on 3 and 4 players? That's nuts, dudes. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna sell 2 of my BRFs to grab our Avatar of Wrath because I don't want to mess around this time. Let me go ahead. We'll grab ourselves the Populus. And also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my Avatar of Wrath on targeting only strong. Populus and Populus and Populus and another Populus. Alright, that's 5 times a buff. And then I think we should be good. I may want to grab myself like a Alchemist. And then let's grab ourselves a stronger stimulant with the faster throwing. And then let's go ahead and start going for a couple more BRFs. Are blue raspberries fruits or no? No, they are not. It is a completely made up flavor. I actually kind of wonder if I should grab myself another. Yeah, I'm leaking lives. So I should grab myself a more glaives. Let me go and do a home reset really quick. I should grab myself a more glaives over in the bottom left-hand corner. Or actually not in the bottom left-hand corner. I should do it over here. There we go. So that should help us out a ton. Perfect. Now we'll start going for another BRF. Glaive Lord Avatar Wrath is the worst. How is Avatar Wrath the worst? Honestly, I probably should have went with a Glaive Lord up here in the top right. But I'm trying to save a little bit of cash. Okay, so that's a mistake. Now I remember why we want to go for Glaive Lord for tier 2, and it's because we have the reinforced the BFBs. So, let me go ahead and sell this. There we go. Now we don't need to worry about balloons slipping through. This is not the most ideal spot to have our Glaive Lord, but it's fine. BFB is leaking, yeah. Like, I underestimated like how strong our Avatar of Wrath would be, which is kind of unfortunate because I thought our Avatar of Wrath would do a little bit more work. And this is why we need our Glaive Lord. There we go. And perfect. So now that we've done all that, we're going to go ahead and keep our Glaive Lord on the screen. We'll sell everything else. 77,000. So let's go ahead. We'll sell this, and buy our Banana Central. And this time, what I want to do is I probably want to go for a Ultra Boost this time to make a little bit more money from our Banana Central. BFB is annoying. The BFPs really aren't that bad. It's just I like messed up a little bit with my farming. I probably should have waited a little bit to sell my farms for the Avatar of Wrath. I probably should have went for the more glaives first, to be honest. Glaive Dominus, it costs 275,000. Yeah, we're gonna try to go for the Glaive Dominus for tier 3. Ultra Boost can boost 2 towers now, but you need to micro it. That's gross. That's really, really gross. So we need 72,000 for the Ultra Boost. Is it better to go for the Ultra Boost, or should I stick to buying more BRFs? That's something I legit don't know. All right, let's go ahead. We'll grab ourselves another BRF first. I also don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for more BRFs. I don't know if it's the right choice, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Pixel, a perfect placement. There we go. Because we're gonna need a lot more farms this time. I think once I grab a couple more farms, I'm gonna end up, let me see. Do I want to throw you over here? We need a Glaive Dominus. Yes, we are gonna be going for Glaive Dominus for the tier 3 boss. Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna be able to win. Or beat the tier 3 boss without it. And do you guys like my sloppy placements of my farms? All right, there we go, and perfect. So along with the Glaive Dominus, yeah, we'll place the Glaive Dominus over here. We'll probably end up buying the Glaive Dominus like mid-round. But this time I'm gonna farm a little bit further. Like, I'm gonna wait a couple of rounds. Or I'll probably stop my farming on like round 76. I think round 76 would be a good time to end it. That Druid just chilling under the parasol. Bro, you're supposed to be sold. I didn't even realize. I'm just paying attention to the farms. Lots of money. Perfect. Let's go ahead. We'll grab ourselves another Dancing Banana Boy. Place you right. Chop. And then let's go ahead and grab the other Boomerang Monkeys. So place one right here. We'll go and upgrade it up to the Permacharge. And then we'll grab ourselves another Boomerang Boy. Place it up here. Upgrade it up to the Moab Domination. What about Monkey City? Yeah, I probably should grab the Monkey City too. I probably should have grabbed it a little bit sooner. My bad, my Bezors. But whatever. As long as we can get a decently high Paragon degree on our Glaive Dominus, we shouldn't struggle with the boss. Should have let the Druid stay. Yeah, I mean, he was just chilling. He wasn't hurting at anything. But that Druid did allow me to afford a BRF a little bit sooner, so I'm very grateful to him. Honestly, we may be in a little bit of a messed up situation here because we're probably gonna need to sell more farms than I would like to. 1, 2, 3. 16, 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There we go. So let's go ahead and buy our tier 3s really quick. We need 275,000. Yeah, we need 275,000. We have more than enough money in our farms. Oh, dude, I messed up. So we'll grab a 1222 or 22. If you buy the tier 3s, you only need 20 because that's 5 tiers. If you go for 220s, and I messed up again. So we buy 1200. There we go. So I go for 23 20s instead of going for 25 220s. So we can sell each of these for 19,000. So we need to sell 5. That's 150. So we need to sell 10 of them. But we want to wait a second before we do that. 78. All right. So let's go ahead. We'll sell up to 100 or 275,000. Well, actually, we sold a little bit higher, but whatever. There we go. Paragon degree 27, and it's not doing very much work up against the boss at all. That's actually kind of worrisome. Well, actually, it's actually doing really, really well. Okay, so I underestimated how strong it was. Like, did the boss just need to be like directly on top of the Glaive Dominus to do work? It's cheaper to get 25 202s though. Yeah, but in the late game, is it really gonna make that big a difference if you buy 320s or a 202? Like, if we were hurting for farms, if we didn't have a Banana Central, or if, like, the Banana Central was banned, then it'd be a little bit more understanding to, like, min-max. But we really didn't need to min-max, right? But to be honest, I probably should get rid of my Glaive Dominus. That way we can rebuy all of our farms. And instead, we're gonna be going. We should grab ourselves like an Archmage and a Glaive Lord. So let me go ahead and grab myself an Archmage, and then let me go ahead and grab myself a Glaive Lord. H-Bomb. Let me see. H-Bomb said because need an engineer Paragon degree 60. What? What do you need an engineer Paragon degree 60? That was a mistake. Like for the tier 4? For the tier 4, I'm probably just gonna go for the for a high Paragon degree on my on a ascended shadow. But if I was gonna go for the Ascended Shadow, I probably should have grabbed a Grandmaster Ninja instead of a Glaive Lord, right? Well, you know what? We could still grab our Grandmaster Ninja, and then we could just grab the Glaive Dominus for tier 4, with the Magnus Perfectus, and then for tier 5. We can grab the Magnus Perfectus and the Ascended Shadow, but we need to farm a lot. So for my run, I'm probably gonna do Glaive Dominus and Magnus Perfectus or actually I should probably go for Ascended Shadow, because Magnus Perfectus is really, really expensive to sacrifice money for. So we should sacrifice more money to the Ascended Shadow because it's cheaper, right? 500, 750, yeah. Or we could go for the Monkey, or we could go for the Nauthic Siege Core again. If we go for the Nauthic Siege Core, that would probably end up being a little bit better, because the Nauthic Siege Core is super, super cheap. And it has global range. So the global range thing is why I'm thinking about going for the Nauthic Siege Core. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do the Nautic Siege Core with the Glaive Dominus for tier 4. And then I'll do Magnus Perfectus and Nautic Siege Core this time. But this time we're not gonna stop our farming. Like, we stopped our farming really early for normal. This time we're gonna keep farming all the way up until around like 985, or until we fill up the map with farms. Too cheap, about 400k. Yeah, so that's why we're gonna go for the Glaive Dominus and the Nautic Siege Core. Nautic Siege Core 400k. Oops, I got completely distracted there. All right, there we go, and perfect. Grab ourselves another Dancing Banana Boy, place our Dancing Banana Boy right here, and then grab more farms. And I want to leave room along the bottom of the map. That way I can place down more boomerang monkeys. Because we also need to make sure that we have enough room to place down boomerang monkeys along the bottom of the map. Get alt boost now. Yeah, after I grab this last BRF, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the alt ultra boost. So 72,000 for the ultra boost, and that's gonna make us a little bit more money with our Banana Central. Perfect. And honestly, what I should do, it's not gonna make us much more money, but it is gonna make us a little bit more. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll buy ourselves our 20 boomerangs again. There we go. So we have all of our boomerang monkeys. Ever heard of unreleased coconut balloon in Bloons Super Monkey 2? I've heard of it, yeah, and I've actually played up against it in Bloons TD6 playing modded balloons. So go ahead and buy all of these boomerang monkeys. Then after we do this, we'll go ahead and buy, we'll buy our monkey subs too. Why not get 17,420? Because it's easier to count out 20. And 420s, like $3,000 is a lot more than 600. If I didn't have enough space, then I'd buy 17. Try to like maximize the placement here. And as far to the left as we can get it, right there. I finally beat this dumb boss to 300% done. Nice, dude. Congratulations on beating the boss, man. All right, there's our Energizer. And then let's go ahead and grab Preemptive Strike. And then let's go ahead and we'll grab ourselves armor-piercing darts. So I think what I want to do, the first Paragon that I want to go for is I want to go for the Nautic Siege Core first. because the Noctic Siege Core is going to have a global range, so it makes a little bit more sense to go for the Noctic Siege Core first, right? And then what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to end up sacrificing, we'll say, wait, no, we need to grab the other two boomerang monkeys first. I almost forgot about this. There we go. So probably end up grabbing the Noctic Siege Core first, and then after we grab the Noctic Siege Core, that's when we'll go for the Glaive Dominus. Because again, the Noctic Siege Core is going to be able to affect the boss throughout the entire map, whereas the Glaive Dominus is only going to have a set period of time where he's actually going to be able to hit the boss. It's 5% more efficient to use money and other boomerangs than use the cash slider, so money is a good thing if you use the slider anyways. Oh, so the money that we invest into the boomerangs actually goes towards the cash slider? I honestly didn't know that. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be able to afford the Glaive Dominus, but it's going to be a little bit delayed. All right, so what I'm going to do... Let's go ahead and buy the Noctic Siege Core right away. It's not going to be a super high Paragon degree, but we'll make up with it with the... excuse me, Glaive Dominus. Actually, should I sell a couple of my farms to get a little bit of a higher Paragon degree? Do you think the next boss balloon will be a returning one like Blastopolis or a new one? I think it's gonna be a new one, kind of similar to Blastopolis. No, all right, let's just do it. Hopefully, we end up with a higher Paragon degree 30. Not bad. Now we need a little over $275,000 for the Glaive Dominus. Ooh, this is super sketchy. You know what? I don't like putting this up to chance. I'm buying the Glaive Dominus right now. Like, those DDT balloons scare me, man. Only 2 Paragons this week? Yeah, I know there's only 2 Paragons. That's why we're going to end up selling one of our Paragons for the next tier. Honestly, I should probably grab a Flying Fortress, too. No, we shouldn't grab a Flying Fortress. Instead of grabbing a Flying Fortress, I should grab myself... a Wizard Lord Phoenix to get more pops. And honestly, I should probably grab myself a Prince of Darkness too. Because I said I was gonna go for the Magus Perfectus for the final tier. And honestly, to be completely honest, I probably should, what was I gonna say? I probably should, go for a higher Paragon degree on, like my Glaive Dominus or my Navark, or my Noctic Siege Core, right? There we go. That's tier 4 down. But we have the entire map filled with farms now, so there's nothing else that we can really do. So we just need to wait and see how much money we have on round, or at the end of round 119. So we'll probably end up doing Noctic Siege Core and Magus Perfectus. But for the for the Max Perfectus, we're gonna need like 3 mil. So interview time, where do you see yourself in 20 years? I have no idea, man. I honestly have no idea. Probably still playing games. Sell it, hold up. What do you mean? Why would I sell anything right now? Like, it's better to have the popping power right now, right? But while we are chilling, let me go ahead and buy the 20 wizards. I'm gonna grab 21 just to be safe, because I'll also invest the money into it this time. Is Magnus Protectus. Wizard Paragon needs pops. That's why I'm buying all of these wizards. Like there's well actually you're saying I should sell the Nabark of this the Gnostic Siege Core. That way the wizard gets more pops. Well, it really isn't gonna matter too much. There we go. Actually, I forgot these boys up here. Pops are kind of insufficient in boss runs, yeah, or insignificant in boss runs, yeah. Like, there's not really a point for going for pop count unless you have like the Flying Fortress, because the Flying Fortress is like the only tower that can get like all the pops, and you can afford to buy the Flying Fortress on like round 60. So he's able to stay on the screen for a longer period of time and be helpful. I saw my auto start off, right? Yeah, perfect. So let's see if this is going to end up working out for us or not. All right, so 2.3 million. Not as good as I was hoping, but it's not bad. For the boss, darn it, oh wait, no, I'm gonna get the Max Perfectus anyways. So let me go ahead and sell that. Let me grab myself the Super Brittle, and then let me grab myself the Sniper, to go ahead and debuff the boss a little bit. We'll grab Fast Firing, we'll pop this bad boy over to Targeting Strong. And then we'll grab the Elite Sniper, so this boy attacks a little bit faster. And we'll have that one on Targeting Strong as well. And then, dude, this is so rough, man. I'd like to have the Dart Monkey to give our Gnostic Siege Core global range. But I think we're going to have to go with Wizard Monkeys. We'll just go with our Arcane Spikes, though. Or our Arcane Masteries, rather. It's not super expensive, and it's going to give our Gnostic Siege Core global camo. Alright, so the question is, what would be the best spot for the... Oh, dude. Can I fit a wizard in here? I can. But I also want to fit an ice monkey in here too. Like, I know, I'm going to end up selling one of my tier 5s. But it'd be better to have the wizard monkey here. That's a little bit unfortunate. So we'll have to put our Super Brittle over here. There we go. And then let me see, 48,000, 55,000, and 400. Okay, so is it better to sell this boy? And then let's go ahead and rebuy him 750,000 for the Magnus Perfectus. We have, oh dude, I'm so dumb. All of these wizards are gonna get sacrificed to oh well, at least some money is gonna go for it, right? So let's sacrifice 2 mil. Let's sacrifice 2 mil. Actually, let's sacrifice 220 or 2.2. I can't do max slider because I need to rebuy a bunch of towers. We could probably do a 2.3 mil because that'll leave us with 167,000 left. Paragon degree of 56. So it's not the highest Paragon degree, but it should still end up working out quite nicely. Then let's go ahead and grab ourselves another wizard monkey. And those of you guys who like noticed that and didn't tell me, rough. Here we go, and one more over here. Just freeze the water. I could have frozen the water, but I would have had to invest into a middle pathway ice monkey. So we have 149,000 left. With this money, let me go ahead, grab myself a mad. And then let's also grab ourselves a alchemist as well as a village. But what I want to do with this alchemist, let's grab ourselves a permabrew. And then let's grab ourselves primary mentoring. There we go. So that's max money spent. I probably should have activated our Gnostic Siege Core ability at a much sooner time, right? Definitely noticed that. I'm sad I didn't. Yeah, I completely like spaced out that all of my wizards were gonna get sacrificed. So it's definitely my bad. Also unflagged, nice. No, the question is this gonna be enough popping power here? It's not looking good, guys. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the ability that we need. So this ability right here does a lot of damage to bosses, and it's like the main one. But I honestly have no idea. I've been playing with the wizard or the Magnus Perfectus for a while, and I still have no idea what that ability does. Like, does it just like take away all of his like spawn balloons? All right, so we're down to 11 million HP, guys. This is where our Gnostic Siege Core is going to come in clutch. So we'll activate his nuke again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off goes his nuke. Dude, his nuke did like no damage at all, dudes. I'm gonna wait. I don't think this ability has global range. So the Magnus Perfectus should be able to shred the boss once it gets to the very, very end, right? We'll save this ability once we pop that last little bit of health. That way we can go ahead and deal with the reinforced bad balloons. Well, actually, I should probably activate it right now because it has a pretty short cooldown. There we go. And those reinforced baboons are a little bit too tanky. So let me go ahead and do a home reset really, really quick. I need to activate his big boy ability. And there we go. So please be active while the boss balloon is still within range. And dude, no, we're so close. We're so close to winning. Just 1 million more health, guys. We're so close. What's going on, Jennifer? We're so close to winning, but we're also so close to losing. We're down to the 500,000 health. So close, guys. We're so close to winning, and there we have it, dudes. Never doubted for a second, guys. Who doubted? Were there any doubters out there? Any doubters in chat? I didn't think so, because you guys know we always beat the boss. All right, let's take a look at our pop count. Dude, this Magnus Perfectus was definitely the right call. I think the Nautic Siege Core, we should have sold it and gotten a higher Paragon degree. We should have sold it and gotten a higher Paragon degree and sacrificed a couple of degrees with our Magnus Perfectus. We did it, boys. We did it. Because I think the only big changes for like Paragon degrees are Paragon degree 60, it's Paragon degree 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. That's when the big changes happen. So a Paragon degree 40 Magnus Perfectus should have been just as good, right? But all right, dudes, we have officially beaten this week's elite or normal and elite boss balloon. So if you guys enjoyed the live stream, don't forget to hit that like button because it really helps me out. But anyways, dudes, that's gonna do it for the live stream. There'll probably end up being a video later, but don't hold me to it. At the very least, I do have a video planned for tomorrow. Like, I have everything set up for it. I just need to record it. Thanks for watching. Wait, never mind. Good job. Well, thank you, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. Games Week is out. Right, dudes. Again, thank you guys so much for stopping by the live stream. I really appreciate it. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. But anyways, dudes, you guys know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives. And I'll see you guys in the next one.